Okay, well, it got dark on me last night, so I had to stop the construction. Of course, the battery was there on the camera and stuff. Let me see. I was going to go with a flat roof and put shingles on it, but I thought it was going to make it too heavy for me to move, because once all this is totally done and assembled, it's going to set over there until it's time for me to move when I get my property. So what I did, I made these things in two parts, where it has like a quick connect where I can disconnect the coop from the chicken run, and my trailer outside will actually be able to haul the whole thing. So that's the design of it. I got the roofing material over there. Excuse me. And I got made this where, so when it sets in nice and tight, and then the coop and everything is going to basically connect right in here to it. But got the A-frame on, then I got the roof on, and then I decided to go a different way. So now, when I get the property, I'm going to have more than probably 10 chicks. Hopefully I'm going to have a lot more. I just keep that thing up there next to it, so when I'm building it, I know when I build it, it's building up flush to it. But eventually, I plan on getting more chicks, so yeah, I probably went overboard on the chicken run, but I can use that. All I would have to do is just get some T111 when I'm done and box this whole thing in, and then this will become the chicken coop. And of course, they'll free range out into a bigger yard. But for now, for the few chicks that I have, or that I'm going to keep, this will be plenty big enough. Well, as soon as I get some more work done, I'll be back. Alright, here's a little update here. Chicks are all resting. They've been out playing all day. Building it. Like I said, I'm building this as a separate piece. See if I can get back some. Building that as a separate piece and situating it. I've got this in the future, because it's going to be a couple months or 5 months or 4 months or whatever it's going to take. It's going to be the where they go in and lay the eggs or whatever. I'm going to make a little door here that opens up so I can clean out, and the other side is going to have a window on it. And of course, this will all have ventilation for the heat and everything by solar power with the little computer fans like I got on the brooder house. Made a little door here. That piece of wood's just sitting there just to give me an example for the little ramp for them. Like I said, everything's going to be done with T111 around the sides, as you can see. And of course, I got a gallon of stain, penetrator, and seal for the for it when it's all done. And then I got chicken wire to go around the rest of it. I got the top pieces cut. Let's see, sitting over here. Wasn't too bad. It's only like $19 a sheet, and they'll go on just like that, all the way across. Just set them up here for now. They'll go all the way across it, but it's starting to get heavy, so gotta watch what I do now, so I'll be able to pick it up, me and a couple guys. And like I said, it's going to go over in that area right there between the metal shed and the tree temporarily until we get our property. But I gotta watch. I don't know if you remember some of my videos. When we get hard rains, this whole area right here floods. That's why I'm not putting it over anywhere in that area. Over here, it floods too, but that's why it's up off the ground. So, and then of course, you know, that'll give us some elevation until then. But it shouldn't be that bad where it's going to get into the coop. If it does, then I'll evacuate them out of there long enough and put them in maybe in the brooder house. But let me get back to work here. It's getting late because my dumb ass don't get up until freaking noon or sometimes 1 o'clock, and then got a late start on it. But that's where I'm at. See if I can get some more done. Alright, well, it's getting late. I got some food over on the barbie. I'm getting ready to put this piece in. I just went ahead and installed the door. And I'm going to have it where, this way when it closes, it's going to hit halfway on here, here, on here, and so on down the bottom. This way it has a door stop. And then I'll get a latch for it. It was just easy cutting it out. And then while the wood was still sitting in place, lined up perfectly, I put the hinges and the handle on. So I ran out of wood for the last A-frame. But if you remember earlier in my video, I don't know if you can see it. See the angle on it. These are scrap wood they use for binding down pallets at Home Depot. It was free. This won't actually work out perfectly for it. Because I only need one more in the middle here, and really don't even need it, but just for since I'm doing it already. Now I didn't put the extra frame going across the support frame on this. It's really not going to need it. That's pretty much in there. I just had my son over there that's cooking. He was literally standing on top of it. That's how much I trust the support of an A-frame. But that's where I'm at. Oh, what? You come to help?
I have been helping you.
Oh, don't even try it. How about you? You want to help? Yeah. But here, I'm going to put that door on. And then I think I'm going to take this whole section right here, the chicken run. And I have a block of concrete over here. I'm going to set it on top of there, and I'm going to let the kids go ahead and paint it. This way it gives them something to do while the food's cooking. And then I'll come back and put the roof on it, and that section should be done. That'd be the last thing I have to do. Oh, now I do have to go to the store and pick up one more sheet of this T111. Today is Sunday, and they close at 6 o'clock, so, and it's after 6. Because I got to do the top part of that A-frame and the top part of that A-frame, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the exterior of this one. The other side I'm not going to worry about because that's going to be right up against the chicken coop itself. Like I said, it's going to look like one piece unit, but it's definitely going to disconnect. Like I said, this way I can move it to the new property when I eventually do get it. But I'll come back and I'll record some more before it gets too dark, hopefully, and show you the progress. And of course, this is already my second day, but I also do a job. I had to do a binger run and do other things and deal with things with family and stuff, so just progress, maybe a couple hours a day or a little bit more. But until then, let me see how much more I get done.
There you go.
What?
Herbie! You might want to have the camera. Herbie! Herbie! Hey, Bill! Bill! Hey, you want to painting? Alana, you want to help?
Bye-bye.